didn't do your other quests.
Blood and thunder.
Good work. I see that our defenses have been shored up.
Every defeat is a lesson.
Reach the standing stone. Cruel Executioner's Girdle. Haste verse, huh? Oh, those stats are not that good, though. It's such a bummer. I mean, I'll wear it because it's an upgrade, but dang it. Margaret Crexus was pleased to hear of your service to our house. He senses great potential within you. Potential that must be tested. A stone stands at the center of our citadel surrounded by magma. Reaching the stone is a challenge of endurance and fortitude. The trial is usually attempted only by our most renowned soldiers. But Margaret Crexus commands you to attempt this rites at once. Go on then, prove your worth.
Strength! And Primus left the stone as a challenge. Reach it and prove your might.
Okay. Is it a jumping challenge? Or what is this? Teleporter. Make it a jumping start then. My flesh seared. And oh, I guess, you know, anti-magic shell doesn't work against lava.
The realms of death awash in darkness.
Yes.
Treachery begets chaos. Bonds frayed must be restored.
What to say about restoring stuff? Thank you, Lord Primus. Ooh. I've returned with the key that you require.
Loktar!
What happened? This blade was inside the stone all this time. Margaret Crexus was right about your potential.
Even here, my pet blade was forged by the Primus. How long has it been hidden in that stone?
Oh.
Always ready for battle.
Speak with Bonesmith Hairmere about your rune blade. Of all the souls who have reached that stone, only you discover its true purpose. I'm no zealot, but clearly there is a deeper meaning in this. We would be wise to investigate further. Find Bonesmith Hairmere at her forge. She's the most renowned smith in Mount Draxus, and the last remaining apprentice of the Primus himself. She will know what course to take.
Strength comes from the heart. Airmere was once the Primus' apprentice. She might know more about the blade.
Okay. I'll get to it. Well, it says that she's over here, but probably not, right? That was a pretty cool looking mount. I wonder where they got it. Animated flesh. Oop.
What did you break this time?
Everyone always has need of the forge. New weapons, new armor. They should learn to properly maintain their equipment instead. What do you know about this blade?
I don't. Can't you see I'm busy?
Come on.
Is that? It can't be. So this was the cause of all that commotion. A blade and a message from the Primus himself.
Yes.
Whatever his reason, a blade's no good without a hilt. Time to get to work.
I could use a new blade, just saying.
say?
This is going to take a bit of work.
If I made it, you could trust it.
Slay Marrowjaw and collect an empowered bone from his corpse. A potent blade requires potent components. I know something that would suit our needs. Recently, a monstrosity trained by the constructs was snared by our soldiers at the eastern side of our stronghold. Virus insists we can siphon intelligence from the beast's mind. The will of the Primus trumps the desires of an ambitious baron. The bones of that beast would forge a perfect hilt for this blade. I say you lay claim to them. Thick skin. Collect 40 pulsating hide scraps from overgrown masses. Okay. The Primus forged a fine blade, but it will do you no good in its current state. Fortunately for you, I possess the skill to finish his work. That being said, I will require materials. The other chosen have been too preoccupied with their combat drills to assist me at the forge, even as they demand more weapons and armor. That's where you come in. You want a new blade, you'll have to earn it.
The prime nothing is given. Everything is earned. That includes the materials for your hilt.
Alright, so thick skin from pulsating hide scraps, and we also got that kill. It's weird because I feel like we've been in the stronghold this whole time, but like this is actually the zone. It's just very open. Leave me alone. Like you guys see me fighting this thing, could give me a hand. Oh, there's another one up here. There it is. Flesh beast from the Janai starting area. Oh, there's even more up here. Ooh, a piece of candy. Piece of delicious flesh candy. So there's one right here. So yeah, they all drop 6. That means you need to, well, 6 doesn't go into 40 anymore. 6 times 6 is 36, so like you need 7 of these flesh pods. Oh, get wrecked. So that's done. Now we just gotta go kill Marrowjaw. Yeah, I'm still doing 1.8k. I was doing this much on those training dummies. Well, maybe I'd do more, I don't know. If I had something to really test it on. Ooh. Precious bones. I've done as you
talking or
asked.
start walking.
Brave enough to manage this? Good, I knew that beast would prove no challenge for either.
Armor can't compensate
be that difficult,
for
can it?
weakness.
You work quickly, don't you? I could use more assistants like you.
Good soldiers need
That's
good
everything I
blades.
need. Time to get to work. So help us with help me and forge your new blade. That's everything I need. Time to get to work. I'd stay close if I were you. Forging a weapon is never a simple task when the Primus's handiwork is involved. If he taught me anything, it was to expect the unexpected.
Wield your weapon. I'll keep my hammer. Well, are you ready to start or not?
Well, let's
the
go.
Primus may have taught me a lot about the Forge, but I've learned a thing or two myself since then. Ah, he enchanted the blade. Of course he did. You might want to get ready for a fight.
Oh, okay. That's why you needed my quote-unquote help, even though you're a master smith.
Keep those things off me while I work. This is a test of your skills as well as mine. Just how many souls did he forge into this thing?
It's totally whack job. Totally bonkers. I don't know why I said whack job. It's totally wacky is kind of what I was going for, but whack job is what came out. How many souls did he put in this thing? It's crazy. Man. Oh.
The enchantment's final body. Vanquish it and claim your rune blade.
I already have a room blade. Well, your special room blade.
The ambition to rise above all others.
Ah!
Oh, I thought he was
Well,
gonna show up.
I forged it. But clearly you are the only one meant to wield it. Go on then.
Me? Huh. It feels right in my hands as a Death Knight, but at the same time, my Death Knight ability for this zone is kind of whatever.
Looks like taking up the blade empowered one of its runes. Knowing the Primus, that's just the start of something more. Speak up.
Primus was always fond of his trials. It seems you passed on this one. Well done. Cool. 2-minute cooldown. I'll go and put that right there.
New requisitions?
Return to Baroness Draka with your rune blade. It's been some time since I had a chance to craft a weapon that powerful. Good to know that the skills I learned from the Primus haven't been dulled. You'd best get back to the Baroness with that rune blade. I'm sure that Margaret would want to know you wield it as well. The Primus was notorious for thinking 10 paces ahead of everyone else. I suspect he knew that someone like you would take up that blade.
Get going. I forged you a weapon without equal. You break that blade, and I'll break you.
Yeah. All of this, like, necessity or this need to act so badass. Y'all would have known the sword was there if I didn't cross the lava pit. That may be true, but I still need to be, you know, a douchebag because I'm undead. That's racial profiling.
I take it Airmere had much to say.
You wield a fine weapon, now you must put it to use.
Every defeat is a
Present your
lesson.
rune blade to Margaret Crexus. Okay, word of the rune blade has reached Margaret Crexus. He wishes to see it for himself. With such a weapon by your side, you pose a threat for the other houses. Oh, you pose a threat that the other houses cannot ignore. We can use that to our advantage. But enough talk, follow me.
Strength and honor.
Yeah, it's funny that you still say the orc
Come.
stuff.
Margrave Crexus awaits us.
That it? That's RP walk with you, or I guess I'll meet you up there. Vortexes.
First you bring war, now a blade of the Primus. Your legend grows, mortal.
I didn't bring war. War was already gonna happen here. We got sucked into it.
Begin your report.
Show me this room blade of yours, mortal.
The Primus embodied the 5 traits of the ideal Maldraxi soldier. The ambition to rise above one's foes and the might to crush them. The insight to discern their plans and the guile to outwit them. The relentless pursuit of victory, even in the face of inevitable defeat. 5 traits, 5 runes upon the blade. The same runes etched onto the seat of the Primus.
Okay. Five lights to light our way. 5 torches.
Every soul must earn their place.
Go with Draka to the seat of the Primus. Ooh, a new weapon. Still not better. If it, you know, forges up, might be pretty good. Okay, so this cannot be a coincidence. It is clear that your rune blade is somehow connected to the seat of the Primus. I will not pretend to know the Primus's agenda, but I would not be surprised if he left behind a way for the worthy to open the door to his sanctum. So Primus is that S after an apostrophe S is weird. You're just supposed to have the apostrophe afterward with not an S. Little grammatical mistake there. Just Primus is take off that extra S there. You don't need it. Draka will bring you to the seat of the Primus if you hold the key, mortal. Then our victory is all but assured.
Revelairas, Draka, bring the mortal to the seat of the Primus. Let us see what unfolds.
I will scout ahead. Do not tarry, soldier.
Blood and thunder. Even here, I protect the weak. The seat of the Primus has been locked shut since he went missing. Many have tried to open it. The Primus was a legendary weaponsmith. If we hold the key to his vault, then his arsenal will be ours. It won't be long before the other houses learn of the blade. Be ready for a fight.
Empower the rune of ambition. It's like that door is super blurry or something.
Crexus was right. We hold the key to the seat of the Primus.
It will do us no good if our house falls in battle first. We must not lose focus on the war.
How goes the fight? In the
Report to the
name of the
spearhead recruit.
Primus.
We have a battle to win.
Aw. Didn't
Grumka.
roll higher. Victory will be ours. A common peril. Locate the lost Baroness in the renounced Bastille. Each house in Maldraxxus has 2 barons. Before the fall of my first house, the House of Eyes, our Margrave sent my fellow Baroness to investigate suspicious behavior in the House of Rituals. I have not heard from her since. Either she's found something or has become another casualty of their treachery. Her orders took her to the decay in the east. If you find the Baroness, give her his summons. We were not friends, she and I, but she is a formidable combatant. We could use her might. The House of Plagues. Search for survivors near the House of Plagues. The House of Plagues was the first to fall in this conflict. We believed its demise was the result of a careless accident, if only we'd known the truth sooner. But perhaps not all their knowledge was lost. Before you arrived, our scouts reported signs of movement near the wreckage of the necropolis. If any survivors remained, we'd be wise to add them to our ranks, but approach with caution. The toxic fallout may have left them mad, or worse. Meet with Baron Virez at the Spearhead. Our forces at the Spearhead are under siege from Margrave Garmal's vanguard. If Virez himself is leading the defense, then the situation must be dire. The House of Construct shapes flesh to forge bodies for its forces. They were once an indispensable ally, but have become a fearsome enemy. Margrave Crexus trusts your might. No doubt you will have need of it.
Strength come. Virez is brash, but he's right. We need reinforcements.
Let's go west first. Something's drawing me to the west. And there's a feeling I get when I look to the west. And the spirit is crying for leaving. I mean, I better not sing all of it because, you know, after being sued by the people that they allegedly ripped it off from. Dang, those guys get decent experience.